All right, y'all, have 1 pound of cooked ground beef. I cooked it with some white onion, all right? Putting this in my cast iron skillet. I have 1 can of red enchilada sauce. I'm gonna pour this right on in. All right, and then I have 1 can of diced green chilies. All right, I got the mild kind. I think the enchilada sauce I have is medium, so y'all can do whatever you'd like in this. All right. So now what we're gonna do here, we're gonna mix this up a little bit, and then I'm also actually gonna put in a little bit of chili powder. I don't know, about a teaspoon or so. All right. So I'm just gonna give this a nice little mixy mix. And one thing I actually forgot, y'all, I have to get them out of my fridge, but I want to kick this up a little bit. So I have some fresh jalapenos. I'm just gonna put a few in there, a little bit, okay? Give it a little spice. Spicy, make it a little spicy. I'm a little spicy, so is this meal gonna be. Oh my goodness, whatever I said just did not make sense. All right, y'all, mixy. All right, so this is gonna be perfect. I think we're good, just as long as it's all incorporated. And then all I'm gonna do is kind of flatten it out a little bit so we have a nice little layer right here, all right? Perfect, so now our next step, we're gonna take a little bit of cheddar cheese, about a cup or so. We're just gonna do a little layer right on top of our meat mixture. A little bit more. All right, I think that's perfect. Just like that. All right, because we're gonna use a little more cheese later. All right, y'all, so I'm just gonna move this to the side. Next here, we are gonna take 1 egg, right on in our bowl. 1 box of Jiffy corn muffin mix. This stuff is so good. Come on. Yep, got it all. 1/3 cup of milk. All right, so that's what the recipe on the Jiffy box calls for, but I also like to add a little bit of sour cream because it just makes, I don't know, it just makes the cornbread taste better, a little bit. And then we also gonna add another can of these diced green chilies right on in our corn muffin mix, okay? We're gonna take our trusty fork. I'm gonna give this a little mix. Mix it all together. The mix is real easy. All right. And then once we have most of the dry ingredients incorporated in here, we're gonna add one more thing. This looks perfect, y'all. All right. Now we add in another handful of cheese right on to this corn muffin mix. Just a handful, so I don't know. About, what is that? Probably about 3/4 of a cup or so. Just gonna give this a little mix. All right, y'all. That's it. This is gonna be a delicious dinner. Y'all are gonna love this. It is so good. All right, it's mixed perfectly. So now we're gonna bring this back. We're gonna pour this right on top. All right. So I'm gonna get my spatula. We wanna get all this goodness out of here. And if y'all wanna double up this recipe, you can. Depends on how many people you're feeding. I have a big cast iron skillet here, so I could definitely double it up, but I don't find the need right now. So now we're just gonna spread this out a little bit. We kind of want to layer right on top of our meat mixture. But if it doesn't go all the way to the edges, that's fine too. All right, y'all, I think that looks perfect. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this right on in the oven. Our cast iron skillet, we're gonna cook this for like 35 to 40 minutes. Y'all are gonna love this delicious tamale pie. All right, y'all, here we have our delicious tamale pie. We cooked this in our cast iron skillet, so I'm excited to try this, y'all. I think it's gonna be real good. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't understand how I do these like weird cuts sometimes. Like, what kind of shape am I trying to make right here? I don't even know. So I guess we just gonna do this. All right. I don't even know what I was thinking. All right. Oh, is that okay to do on this? I don't know. All right. So I'm gonna scoop some out. Oh my goodness, y'all! Look at that. We got our meat at the bottom. Look at that. That looks so good. All right. I'm gonna put this on my plate. I'm gonna get this little section of meat too goes with my piece, so I gotta make sure I get that. Y'all, this is gonna be so good. All right, so I also like to put a little sour cream on top of my tamale pie. Look at that. That's good. This is gonna be just perfect. Remember, we doctored up our cornbread. We put some green chilies in it, some cheese, a little bit of sour cream. Our meat mixture has some chilies, some enchilada sauce, a little bit of fresh jalapeno. I'm real excited, y'all. I'm real excited. I think it's going to be so good. So good. So here we go. I hope it's not too hot. It's still steaming a little, but here we go. Mmm. 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 Y'all, this is so good. Y'all have to try this.